But doggone me, you protest righteousness. Don't come out here fight. Don't dishonor my grandson's death by coming out here tearing up Oakland.
Beautiful. What a beautiful man. Welcome to the Savage Nation. That was Oscar Grant Sr., a speech to the rabble in the streets of Oakland yesterday as he tried to get them to stop rioting, actually. He said, don't do it in my grandson's name. Remember, he lost everything a man could lose. He lost his grandson. His grandson was the black man who was handcuffed on his laying on the ground and shot in the back, and I believe shot accidentally, incidentally. Nobody on earth would shoot a man in the back while he's handcuffed in front of 20 police and in front of 20 people with cameras. It's obviously an accident. The man should go to jail. He is going to jail, and it was what the jury determined it was. And he was saying, don't tear up my city, I love it. That did not stop the white communists from provoking the violence and engaging in the violence and stirring up, frankly, the black masses in Oakland to riot and to burn and to break windows. And along with the white vermin, the anarchists, there was the white vermin in the media, the Channel 2, 4, 5 people. I have never seen anything like this in my life. These are the people in the media, not only in the San Francisco Bay Area, but across America, whether it be on ABC, CBS, or NBC. These are the people who have destroyed America. They are the people who sit there and wait for the Palestinians to throw rocks and get hit with a rubber bullet. They are the people who pay protesters around America to cause a mayhem so they can film it. They are the true terrorists in America who have brought us to our knees, who have sacked this country, who have permitted the enemies of America to come in and buy us for 5 cents on the dollar, are the vermin in the media, the girls and the boys without a conscience. The boys and the girls in the media stirred up the masses yesterday in a way you couldn't believe. The cameras were sitting there. There was no violence. And every 2 minutes, one of the hysterical women would say, well, how is it on 17th Street? Is there anything over there? Nothing yet. We don't see anything yet. Ooh, we just heard something. Maybe there's something. And the vermin would run with the cameras, with the tags hanging from their necks. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about a terrible tragedy. It's the tragedy of Oscar Grant. He caused a ruckus in a train station. Him and his friends, they got arrested. He was handcuffed on the ground by a BART police officer. He certainly didn't deserve to die. He deserved to be arrested. While he was on the ground, apparently there was a tussle, and this inexperienced, frightened cop reached for a taser, pulled out his gun, thought he had a taser, and shot the kid in the back. Now, you say, come on, that's nonsense. He knew what he was doing. No, he didn't know what he was doing. Nobody on earth would do it with cameras rolling. So let's put that aside. Put your biases aside. This white cop's going to go to jail. He's going to go to jail for a long time. I don't know if he'll even survive jail. I hope he does. Okay? Now, that's not good enough for Eric Holder. Eric Holder doesn't have enough to investigate. Now he's going to investigate this to see if he can provoke a little more agitation amongst black people in America and to give a little more leeway to the white communists, anarchists, etc. Now, having laid the groundwork, there is a hero to have come out of this, as I said to you, and the hero is Oscar Grant Sr. Now, I saw the man speak on TV. I was stunned, because if you heard what he said, I love this city. Don't tear it up, because that will dishonor my grandson more than anything will. But I looked at something that no one in the media has reported, and I'll report it here on the Savage Nation. Oscar Grant Sr., who called for nonviolence after this verdict of involuntary manslaughter, Oscar Grant Sr. was wearing a cap. And you know what the cap said? The cap said Airborne, U.S. Marine Corps. I don't think he found it in a trash bin. I believe Oscar Grant Sr. is the kind of American that has made America great and will make America great again. And I want to play for you now. Again, this is the grandfather of the young man who was shot by the cop. Listen to clip 5 now.
If you people know something about the Lord, Genesis 9 verses 6 says that man that takes another man's life shall pay for it with his own. Amen. So leave that alone. I know the verdict was wrong, but let's don't tear Oakland up for it. What's wrong is wrong, what's right is right. Whatever comes around. Two rights don't make a wrong. Or two wrongs don't make a right. Please, people. And I love all of you.
You hear this? Two wrongs don't make a right. And he was trying to stop the crowd from rioting, but unfortunately the white scum, the communist radicals, those who were anarchists who were trying to set the city on fire, in fact, did commit about 86 different cases of violence in the city. And the looting, what does looting a pair of sneakers have to do with a verdict? Tell me what that has to do with the death of a young man. Now, okay, so I watched that for hours last night,